I'm Amber Anderson, and we're with The Next Come Up, and I'm here with the lovely Cynthia Arrivo. Cynthia, how's it going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, our station is called The Next Come Up. So we would just simply like to know, since we have the one question, we'd like to know your journey for landing such a historical role. What was your path?
Mine was one that was not empty of thickets and woods and whatnot. From the beginning, it was a strange journey through musical theatre and stage, and that's what Deborah Martin Chase had come to see. She saw me in The Colour Purple here on Broadway, and then asked me to sit down and meet with her, and we talked about a script that she was ready to bring to the screen, and she felt like I was ready to play this character, and she thought I was right for it. And then she told me it was Harriet, and I almost fell out of my seat, almost spat my tea out all over the place. And I guess there was, an inner search to find out whether I was strong enough to do that, whether I was ready enough to move out of the way of it, make space for this person to come in and tell her story. I felt like I was, and I was scared enough to know that it was the right thing to do. Casey says that when she was told that she was directing, her heart started beating, and that's usually the measure of when something is like good. Yeah, when it fills you with a little bit of fear and a little bit of, I'm not sure I know how to do that. I don't know if I have everything I need. It means you have to prep for it. It's not easy. It doesn't come easy, which is, and I like challenge. I like hard work. That seems to be the thing I do. Yeah, and that was the journey. And being on set and finding her voice, finding her body, finding where she put her tension, all of that is where I had to go in order to find her, to put her on screen. Yeah.
Well, we're all so inspired. Congratulations. All right, we're looking forward to seeing it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Good to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Deborah Martin Chase. Deborah, how's it going?
Oh, this is a big deal. So we're very happy to be here, and we're happy to be kicking off the festival this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Harriet, why this film now?
Well, I've been working on this for 7 years, so now is when it came together.
Whenever it comes.
But you know what? I truly believe that things come together when they're supposed to, that movies come together when they're supposed to. And I think that now, with the divisiveness in our society, and there's a sense of hopelessness in many ways from a lot of communities, the immigrant community and, people of color and those of us who care about honesty and truth, I think that Harriet's story is inspirational because it is of a woman who, one, changed her own destiny, and then two, went on to change the lives of so many people and to change the course of her nation. So hopefully it will inspire people. Hopefully it will excite people, but also inspire people to know that they can make a difference too.
I read the book recently, and it's very triggering and emotional book. So with the movie, how much of it will be inspiration and how much of it will be really triggering and emotional?
Not based on a book.
Okay.
This is really from Casey did extensive, and Greg Howard before her did extensive first-hand research. So, but, listen, we have 2 hours to tell a story of a woman who lived 91 years. So you make choices, and we really wanted to focus on, from her young adulthood to the Civil War. We thought it was really important that people know things about her that they probably didn't know. I mean, you read the book. Most people haven't. So you know that she led an armed battalion in the Civil War, which is unbelievable, right? Yeah. So, and that she was married twice, and that her second husband was 22 years younger than she was. So she was a cougar. These things. And because we had a female filmmaking team with Casey and my partner Daniela, it was really important that we explore her as a woman, with heartbreak, wanting love, wanting her family and her loved ones around her, because I think too often when historical black women are portrayed on screen, we're either over-sexualized or asexualized. So that was important for us.
Well, thank you so much for bringing this very empowering film. So excited to see it. Thank you for
being here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amber Anderson, and we are with The Next Come Up, and I am blessed to be here with Ms. Daniela Taplin Lundberg. Daniela, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's so fun to be here.
So you're a producer on the show.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask specifically, how does the movie correlate with issues of migration today?
I believe in giving every person the opportunity to make lives better for their descendants. And I think that was what Harriet was trying to do. She was trying, originally, she asked her owners to allow her to be free because the grandfather's will said that she should have been free. And she wanted her children to be free. She wanted her descendants to be free. And she knew that slavery was not God's will. That was her true belief. And so, to me, she was a real freedom fighter. She was just trying to give every person in the country an opportunity to be free and to live a life with hope and opportunity. And I think in that way, those two issues do correlate. But thank you for that question. God, you really made me think there. Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be in this all-women producing team?
Deb and I sort of found each other by happenstance. I think Harriet drew us together. The need to tell this story, a story that hadn't been told, bonded us from the get-go. And then bringing Cynthia on, she is such a powerful force that as soon as she attached to the script, she was pushing us as much as we were pushing ourselves. She understood that this story needed to be told and that it was important for the world to see a story of one woman changing the course of history. And then Casey, who is such a lyrical, strong director, was someone that we felt could do justice to the story, could tell Harriet's story not only as a black woman, but as a woman. And so this sort of force, the four of us sort of willed it into being, and we pushed each other and supported each other, and I'm so proud of that. And then we were very intentional about who we hired and continuing to support minorities and females in the workplace. And I'm so proud that we did that. It's a rare experience when you're all coming together and bolstering each other in that way. And I have to tell you, I love this group so much, and it's not, you don't feel that all the time coming out of a film experience as hard as this one.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So I understand that it took 7 years in the making. What type of perseverance and strength bending togetherness did it take to get it finally to where it is now?
It's funny because now female stories feel a little bit more obvious, but when we first started, Wonder Woman hadn't come out yet. And suddenly, with Hidden Figures and Wonder Woman, I think Hollywood began to understand that females can really open a film, and people will go see it in droves if it's good, and it's from the heart, and it's well told. And so, Deb and I were very adamant, we don't want this to be a stodgy tale of history. We want Harriet to be seen for what she was, which was America's first superhero.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
So much.
And there you have it, superheroes in Harriet. And I'm here with Hunter Hall, who's starring in Harriet. Hunter, how's it going?
I'm good. This is a big moment, so I'm excited.
This is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So how do you identify with your character?
In a lot of ways. I mean, just the survival. I feel like I'm really hustling for people to recognize me, to get the next project. I think Walter's really hustling to survive, to get his next meal. I think we're both of eccentric variety. I think Walter's a very eccentric person. I think I am as well. A lot of ways. I think his faith being renewed is a big thing for me. I feel like my faith was renewed by other people, by helpers, by mentors. So I feel like we connect in a lot of different ways.
What would you say is the biggest lesson that you learned working on this project?
How amazing Harriet was. I know that sounds like cliche, oh my gosh, she's so amazing. But really, she actually was a superhero and someone who had power beyond herself. Do you get what I'm saying? She was a soldier in a time where women and black soldiers were not looked at as people who could actually make a difference, and she actually made a difference. And I feel like not enough people do that. nowadays. You get what I'm saying? So we need to reflect on other people in history so we can, kind of be rejuvenized to do more with our lives. So I think I'm doing more because Harriet has taught me to do more.
Really insightful answers. Thank you so much for stopping with us. Congratulations.
For having me.
Hi, I'm Amber Anderson, and this is The Next Come Up, and I'm here with the director. How are you?
I'm great.
So lovely to see you here. So I was really interested in the casting process of this film. How rigorous, how easy was it for you?
Well, it was difficult. I came onto the film after Cynthia was attached, so that work was done. And so then we had to do the work of getting to know each other and building the character together and setting our intentions, But in terms of the rest of the fabulous cast, it was, one reason to do it is for Harriet, and that's really why everyone did it. And so it was amazing to have such a unifying, person, figure and cause to get behind. So it's like having a pocket of gold, You have this incredible gift that you're going to share. So everybody, people wrote us wanting to be in the movie, like Jennifer Nettles, she wrote a letter. She spoke passionately about why she wanted to be part of the story. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again. Can't wait to check it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay tuned.